Hi everyone, welcome to Eating Secrets. So we've got another treat for you today and a little share. This is my lemon cake, lemon cream silk soap cake. Say that 10 times over and over. Cream silk soap cake, cream silk soap cake, cream silk soap cake. I can't do it. So yeah. This is just basically a lemon cream silk soap cake. It's got 3 different lemons in. It's got Lycia cubaeba, which I love, and it's fabulous for this time of year. We've also got lemongrass and bergamot. And as you can see, change it slightly, and I've put a nice poppy seed layer right through the middle. I've been using this during these hot days. Yes, we are getting real heat in the UK at the moment. Real heat for a change. But it has cooled down the last couple of days. We had lots of thunder last night. And as I was driving home, there were floods all over the road. So I had to drive through about 4 fairly deep puddles, which were probably, I don't know, maybe a foot deep, maybe not that quite deep, maybe they just felt like they were a foot deep to me. And the lightning was so powerful it blew our electricity off, so we didn't have any electricity yesterday afternoon right through till sometime through the night. It came back on. I woke up and my alarm clock was flashing away, which means the electric's been off if it's not set. So back to our soap today. So again, the other thing I've changed about this, instead of making it in my usual moulds, I've made it in my the moulds I got from IKEA, these ones. So we've got a nice deep soap cake rather than a shallow. I just fancied some really deep ones instead of shallow and wide. I prefer deep at the moment. You know, you go through different things that change all the time. And we're just unmoulding this one. And you see how easily they unmould. The good thing with those moulds is they're thin, but they're quite sturdy. I have used deep moulds before that was so flimsy that when you fill them with soap, the edges give way like this and all the soap pours out of them. So using a suggestion that a viewer gave me when I was cutting my last soap cake, why don't I use the big knife that I used to use for the cutting the melt and pour soap? And I thought, yeah, why didn't I think of that? So I've got my knife here. I'm just giving it a clean, and I'll only use it for the first coat, which is the cut right through the middle. I'm just making sure it's by eye, spot on in the centre. I really do wish I'd thought of this myself. I've been cutting cakes for ages using that, the other knife, and I should have been using this one. Would have made life easier a long time ago. So sorry, that's the other one there. These chunks here, that's chunks of the lemon that's on the top, the lemon pieces that are on the top. And I haven't made the lemon clear this time, just thought I'd make it opaque for a change. And all I've used is just a spoon type of texture. Poured the bottom bit on, then I got my spoon with the next layer and just plop blobs in there. Actually no, I put this yellow layer next, which takes longer to harden than this because this has got the titanium dioxide in, and so I just plopped lumps of those in, and that's what has pushed the soap up in between here. And then the layer with the poppy seeds, and then the frosting part on the top, and then the lemon pieces on the top, like this. That's the frosting part. Sorry, I didn't realise we were so zoomed in. Declan was just fiddling with it, so I'll blame him. So here we are, we have our 4 halves cut. And then we're going to need to cut them into slices. Sorry, I'm out of touch with this video making thing. I'm not used to doing it anymore. So all I'm doing here is I'm just weighing the soap to work out how many pieces to cut it into, because this is the first time I've made it deeper like this, and because I've got the lemons in, it's heavier than my normal soap batch would be. So the weight on this one, on this half here, is 1402. I need slices that are at least 160 grams. So if I divide that by 160, that tells me I'll get 8 slices, 8.76 slices. So realistically, I can get 9 decent slices out of this half a soap. So what I'm going to do is again work out the halfway measurement. I'm not going to cut through it, I'm going to mark it, and then I'm just going to go at an angle to the right and cut through there. So it's just going to look the same every slice, more or less. And then again I'm going to make an angle to the left of the centre, and that gives me my 9th slice. And now all I need to do is go halfway through this one, cut down the centre of the half, and then half it again. I really should be wiping my knife, because if you knew, if you get this on your soap, when you press down to cut the soap, it stays on the top of the slice. But I don't want to waste too much time doing that. I can clean it off later. I don't know what's the matter with me. I keep getting things stuck in my throat, like I'm breathing it in and then it gets stuck there. It's happening all the time. So someone mentioned something about being in competition with other soap makers, and how some people are worried, whether it's me or anyone else, about the competition that's out there. But that's really not how it is at all. Someone said something about me wanting all the money for myself, but actually that is absolutely not the case. I really believe that the more people that are interested in making soap and who make soap, upload videos, do social media, that's going to help all of us to change the world one soap at a time. Most people have got into using hand washers and shower gels and bubble bath, things like that, for the bath or the shower or washing. Now I really think what's happened over the past 3 years, since we've all started doing YouTube and social media, is that there's a heck of a lot more interest in soap, and more people are getting back into soap now. So the more the merrier. The more people that do it, the better and the merrier we'll all be. Not everybody's going to be into the same type of soap, but I I really think that we all need to get the message out there that soap is in again. When I first started selling natural soap, it didn't look anything like what I've got now. Well, not particularly like what I've got now, because I only started making the cold process maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember now. But nobody got it, especially where we live. We're out in the country. With fashion and everything, we tend to be miles behind anyone else anywhere else, because we're so far out in the sticks. So I was selling soap to people that were coming in my shop. It was more or less guys that would say this though. What, £4 for a piece of soap? You must be joking. But as time's gone on, the word's definitely got out. You know, once they've tried a decent piece of soap, they get it. They really get it, compared to other soaps that are out there. Compared to commercial soaps is what I mean. So I really think this movement and interest in making soap is a fantastic thing. And when you talk about competition and people competing with other people, I really don't believe it's like that. I mean, if you get how many different record companies are there and how many people release songs each week, there's plenty of room for all of them to do that. So there's plenty of room for all of us to do what we're doing. But if you notice that in the music industry, there's lots of different genres of music. And that's what we need to do as a soaping community. And there are some beautiful soaps out there. Really, really lovely. In fact, there are so many soapers now, it's really hard to keep up with everyone. And we've got a little bit of something special coming up for you at the end of the week. So tune in on Friday for that. Yeah, it's a little bit exciting and a little bit scary as well. So I'm going to leave this video at that and not cut any more soap slices. And I hope you like those. I like it. I like it a lot better than my last lemon soap cake. You get these odd, this is a hard thing about cutting soap cake, you get these odd pieces that are no good for anything but samples. If you're interested in wholesaling with Eden Secret, can you please read the wholesale page? There are a few directions on the bottom of the information if you're applying that I really, really need to know. It saves a lot of time and effort if you can add the answer to most of those questions that I've got on there. Right, so over and out. We'll see you very soon for another video coming up. Have a great week, everyone. Hope all the kids enjoy their summer holidays, and we're all happy and healthy and full of fun. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye for now.